It's great to have the opportunity to talk to you today about the latest free online personal finance course offered by the True Potential PUFin Centre, Managing My Money for Young Adults. As Jeanette mentioned earlier, this has been kindly financed by the Chartered Accountants Livery Company's charity with a 3-year programme of funding. The course went live on Friday, November the 3rd, but today I feel represents the formal launch of this education initiative targeted at young people. But before looking briefly at the course, first it's appropriate to step back and look at how this new course builds on the True Potential PUFin's education programme that commenced in 2013 when the centre was established. In the first 3 years, the centre produced the keystones for free online personal finance education for adults. First, with Managing My Money, then with a more specialised course, Managing My Investments, and then with our course on regulation and consumer protection in the financial marketplace, Managing My Financial Journey. I had to get journey into one of the titles of these courses. These courses, together with their shortened spin-offs, have to date attracted over 300,000 registrations and have each received positive feedback. Research has indicated that they're having a positive impact not only in terms of developing financial knowledge, but also in terms of improving financial behaviour and decision-making. One of the nicest pieces of feedback was somebody who sent in a message saying, "Thank you, Martin, your course has saved me £4,000 a year," to which I was tempted to send back a message saying, "Could you tell me which bits of my course saved you £4,000 a year? I think I'd like to know about those myself." Anyway, further research into the impact of these courses is being conducted under the Money Advice Services What Works research programme. You've heard something about that programme already, and you'll hear more about it later today. So why the need for a specialist course for young adults? Well, research by StepChange, the FCA, and by the True Potential Centre has revealed worrying findings about the financial position and capabilities of young people, and in particular have pointed to a worrying proportion of young people getting into debt problems early in life. Whilst personal finance education is now provided in schools across the UK, the anecdotal evidence is that teachers need better resources to deliver such education, and schools are, in any case, always having to juggle this educational requirement with other curriculum demands. So, with the support of the Chartered Accountants Livery Company charity, Managing My Money for Young Adults aims to help both young people directly and those teachers delivering personal finance education. The 8-session course, that takes in total around 24 hours to study, covers bank and savings accounts, credit cards, earnings and taxation, spending and budgeting, planning for life after school, including understanding student finance. And the course tries to follow, in its sequence, the timeline of teenagers growing up, reaching adulthood, and planning for their lives after secondary education. We also cover living in shared rentals. I'm sure many of us have had interesting experiences in the past of that. Borrowing, credit ratings, and we also take a look forward at planning for property purchase and even at pension planning. Each session is broken into short pieces of tuition, including animations, videos, audios, quizzes, and other activities. There's also a budgeting tool that enables simple and more complex budgets to be built with ease. Bobby Seagull, of University Challenge fame, and increasingly Daily Mail fame, is the course presenter, and we have a number of short videos with Martin Lewis of MoneySavingExpert.com providing engaging and perceptive financial guidance to sixth formers. The course can be studied alone or in the classroom. It can be studied online and is downloadable to tablets and phones, or indeed, if you want, all the assets can be printed off in hard copy and studied then. For teachers, there's a guidance pack providing guidelines and suggestions about using the course or parts of it in the classroom. Those completing the course and the tests can get a free certificate of achievement to append to their CVs, something which should impress future employers. Indeed, already we've got completers of the course who are getting their certificates even after 10 days. The effectiveness of the course will be surveyed, and the findings will inform updates to its content. This is a key part of the project and ties in with the work which we're doing separately for the Money Advice Service in assessing what works when it comes to developing financial capability. Here are the details about the course in terms of the links, and you'll find in the area where we had our lunch that there are flyers available about the course and also copies of the teacher's pack as well. As with the original series of True Potential courses, this course is not here today and gone tomorrow. It will be a permanent and free asset available on OpenLearn, the Open University's platform for social education, free social education. And I have to once again thank True Potential and David Harrison and the Chartered Accountants Livery Company's charity. Without their backing, we would not have been able to build and present these educational resources. And our ambition is to build further courses, short bespoke courses to target specific social groups, specialist courses for those approaching retirement, although that may be at the age of 80, the way things are going, and indeed very short and highly focused courses aimed to be studied at the very point that people are considering financial decisions, so that the timeline between studying and taking a financial decision is minimized. The positive feedback we've received for our program to date is heartening, but there is more work to be done getting people in this country of all ages smart and informed in the financial marketplace. Thank you very much.